DC here, Mrs. DC here. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi, so today I'm doing a little bit of a special for myself. I'm making a Spookyuniversity together with Mrs. DC.
Hello.
So we're in our break after, well, she's in her lunch break. She's going off to work in a few minutes, and it's snowing outside, so she's not too excited because that means driving in the not very great conditions, right?
No.
So let's get into the subject, though. Spookyuniversity number 40. It's about blind dates. Did you ever have a blind date?
Yes, only once. But it's the same person who is sitting with me.
I'm the blind date. They made her blind before going.
No.
No, but actually, just a quick little picture. This is about what we look like. I say about because it's like probably...
A long time ago?
No, yeah, it's a long time ago. Once upon a time. But it's like I'm not going to say how many years. It's going to be 40 years this year. Yeah, 40 years this year.
Wow.
But we were...
Change, huh?
No, we're all beautiful. So how did it happen? I guess that's part of the thing is that... well, why don't you tell it from your side?
Wow, it's complicated, no?
Yeah. It was a party.
Well, I was living on the farm at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a weekend, Saturday night. That's true. And the phone rang at our home, and it was his neighbor girl, Carole Bazinet.
You're not supposed to name names, but she's married, so you would not know her name by now.
Oh, sorry, I don't.
Nobody will know, don't worry.
Okay, and she was asking me if I was free for going at her party.
Now this is really last minute as well.
It was because we have supper. Or it was during the afternoon.
Yeah.
She phoned, yeah. And my problem was going there because my parents were busy. They were people at home.
Yeah.
And one of my uncle was there, said, okay, I will drive you at his place. I didn't know exactly where he was.
And we had never met before, so...
No.
The story behind there, from my side, I mean, well, she, as you can see, said yes. And it was nice because, in a way, because, I mean, it was really last minute. And she was helping out this friend of hers. And when you think about it, I'm almost surprised you did come because you weren't invited to the party.
Yeah.
And invited at the last minute to come in and plug in for a friend.
Yeah.
You know, you were being taken for a sucker.
What is that?
On a pris avantage de toi.
Really?
Well, maybe. Yeah, on my side, this same girlfriend, which wasn't really a girlfriend, she was our neighbor. And we had done a party in the, well, you know, because we'd been neighbors, we'd had a party a little bit earlier. That's another story, but teenage boys and myself. And we had tried to invite girls and nobody came. And we had to invite, my parents told me we had to invite a neighbor. Well, we did. And so this same neighbor made a party about a month after. And I guess she felt she had to invite me. The thing is that she had invited another girlfriend she was matching us. And that other girlfriend was sick or something, maybe because she knew she was going to be with me, I don't know.
She was sick. Yeah.
But she didn't show up anyway. And then she was stuck, this neighbor, saying, oh, I don't have anybody for Bernie. And so she called up the future Mrs. DC.
And I was not a popular girl at that time. I was very shy.
Well, you became very popular after.
Yes, but at that time, I was very shy.
Yeah, well, you're a shy person, kind of naturally, I guess. But
yeah.
And here you are doing YouTube. And of course, I was not a very popular person either.
No. You were talking more than me.
I was a
At
big...
that time.
Yeah, of course
Oh
not.
no, even
Everything
even,
has changed now. I mean, she's the big talker now,
No.
isn't she? No, so anyway, we met together at that party. Oh, I fell in love. Head over heels.
He was surprised.
Yeah, and she knew how to dance, and we danced. And she had a dress on that she had made herself.
Yes.
Yeah. And, she was, well, she still is. But I mean, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And we hit it off right off. And I mean, and then...
Yeah, what? What?
It's not what you're thinking. Hit off means that we
No. Yes, no.
we each had a crush for the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, not what you're thinking. She's got a dirty mind sometimes. And the person who invited us, so the dad of the person who invited us, drove everybody back home because, of course, those days none of us had cars. I was not quite 16, and she had just turned 17. And when he drove us over back to her parents' farm, I was like, thinking like, now should I kiss her when I get out? And of course, and she was thinking like, how can I run away and not get a kiss? But I managed to get that kiss, didn't I?
Yeah, on the sheet, not on the mouth. There.
Are you certain?
Yes, I do remember.
I don't remember that. I remember
You
it was-
wanted there, and I give there.
So all of this to
After,
say,
maybe, but not the
well, I hope
first
so. Yeah. So all of this to say, this is a story as told. So yeah, some blind dates really do turn out pretty well. Yeah. So that is going to be, I guess, DC and the Missus signing off
Bye-bye.
for this Spooky University number 40. 40 is a good year. We've been together for,
yes,
boyfriend,
yes.
married together, for 40 years, and Spooky University number 40. Okay. I guess that's it. Should we say bye?
Bye.
Okay.
Good afternoon.
Take care. Bye-bye. I'm going to just close this. Yeah.